Oh, this might actually be content. This might actually be content. By Liability Lefty with 241 subs, what BreadTube can leave in 2019. Hot takes. And not the kindest like to dislike ratio. Alright, let's see.
Okay, so we're at the end of the year pretty much, and I have some thoughts as one of
Okay, we're turning that up. We're turning that up to 1.5.
as a proudly terminally online person. And my thoughts wait for no one, not even for me to go get my makeup. That's why I'm coming to you barefaced, not even my brows done. Alright, let's get into it. So, today I'm going to talk about things that Leftube can leave behind in 2019. Because this has not been a great year for Leftube, so I kind of want
Wait,
to talk about that.
wait, how can you even make that argument? What? How is this? This isn't a great year for Leftube? That's objectively not true. This has been probably the best year for Leftube. Is this person a woke scold? I'm going to assume this person's a woke scold because only a woke scold would have the take that the year in which BreadTube has fucking blown up. We've seen more new creators than ever getting involved with lefty politics. We've seen some of the largest Leftube or BreadTube creators gaining a larger audience. BreadTube is like actually making it into the mainstream. We had the big fucking New York Times article and everything. I Oh boy. Hey Glass Impulse, glad you're finally catching me alive. It's good to see you. Okay, this is gonna be some cringe, I can already tell. This has objectively been the best year for BreadTube.
Number one thing we can leave behind in 2019. Making survivors feel like shit and unsafe, and platforming people who
Wait,
are
making what?
survivors feel
Survivors?
talk about that. Number one thing we can leave behind in 2019. Making survivors
Okay,
feel
survivors.
like shit and unsafe, and platforming people who are assaulters or who have made
Oh yeah, this is as loud as the video goes. I have the video turned all the way up. I can turn it up for you guys, I think.
apology or have said that they don't believe an assaulter did something or that a harasser did something. So, we can leave behind she's a rapist, fuck you. We can leave behind I know everything about this case. I don't believe the victims. And we are leaving behind Vosh.
I was about to say it. Is she subtweeting Vosh right now? They, she, I don't know, they. I'm gonna say they. Are they subtweeting Vosh right now? Oh. Notice how they did the little pokes there saying assault, and then harassment. Bad and Pinata did this. Bad and Pinata on Twitter kept accusing Vosh of being a sexual assaulter. And then when I corrected him, actually he sexually harassed a girl on Discord, didn't sexually assault anybody. He said, yeah, whatever, that's semantics, and then blocked me. This is how these people think.
Behind Vosh. I don't know how he got big in the first place because it's known that he's a sexual harasser, but the sexual harassment, the transphobia, all that.
What transphobia?
Go away. Number two.
Wait, is that it? Wait, what transphobia? Have you been in Vosh's community for any amount of time? I also I love it whenever, when a woke scold says, I don't even know how you got I get this a lot too. I don't even know how you got so big in the first place with your class reductionism and your transphobia and your reactionary tendencies. And it's like, I don't know. Whatever I'm doing must fucking be working considering, wait, let's see, how much does this person, like, upload?
After BreadTube decided to
Oh my god. This person's been going for about a month. Does a couple of makeup videos, but a lot of their newer stuff is, like, shitting on BreadTube, it looks like. Channel trailer.
to eat itself like the fucking Donner Party back in...
Wait, what? Hold on. This is this person's channel trailer.
After BreadTube decided to eat itself like the fucking Donner Party back in February, have you gotten a little disenchanted with the content being put out? Do you like leftist content, but you hate the cult of personality that some of the major leftists build around themselves?
This is from 6 months ago. BreadTube talks about BreadTube eating itself, and then makes a video shitting on BreadTube.
Okay, so we're at the end of the year pretty much.
Okay, let's go back to where we were.
Or have said that they don't believe an assaulter did something, or that a harasser did something, so, we can leave behind she's a rapist, fuck you. We can leave behind, I know everything about this case, I don't believe the victims, and we are leaving behind Vosh. We're leaving behind Vosh. I don't know how he got big in the first place, because it's known that he's a sexual harasser, but the sexual harassment, the transphobia, all that can just go away.
Okay. That was probably the most, okay, listen, I don't want to sound mean, alright? But probably the most annoying thing ever for me is when people talk like that. Like, it's hard to describe. It's like that one girl in the video that's like, here's the motherfucking tea. Like, that kind of, you know? Like, that could just go away. I don't know why that annoys me so much, just the way that they were talking there. But I should also mention, you guys probably already know this, I assume most of me and Vosh's audiences kind of cross over quite a bit. If I get mentioned in this video, I'm going to lose my shit. But our audiences cross over quite a bit. I assume most of you guys know that Vosh did, like, a really good apology with the whole drama. This is all the way back in, like, the beginning of this year. The actual sexual harassing happened, like, over 2 years ago, I believe. So this is pretty, it is a pretty spicy start.
Number 2, we can kind of leave behind cis people's opinions on trans discourse.
So, the reason why this is a bad idea is because, believe it or not, the majority of people are cis, okay? And the majority of cis people are more likely to listen to someone who is cis. There is a reason why most cisgender people who are now doing, like, are all, like, pro trans rights and, like, trans rights and all that, why they started, like, getting into leftism and into progressivism and accepting trans people by watching someone like Destiny or Vosh or me, cis people. Because cis people are more likely to listen to another straight white cis person than someone who's actually part of a minority group. I hate to tell you, but that is probably the most self-destructing point you could have possibly made.
So, you know, like, whenever a popular YouTuber who has leftist fans, who claims she's a leftist for some reason, talks nonsense about non-binary people for a year straight, and then non-binary people finally just, like,
Alright, ContraPoints.
get fucking sick of it.
Is she gonna say it?
Maybe
ContraPoints?
we can listen to them and not say, oh, she's not a true scum, she did a video about true scum. No.
Yeah, it's ContraPoints.
Because the word true scum is banned in her subreddit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, actually, I know about this. Listen, I've already criticized ContraPoints about this thoroughly. ContraPoints is not a true scum and all that. Trust me. However, she does not run her subreddit, and whenever this news came to her, she had things change, and true scum is no longer banned in her subreddit. But good try there. Also, if you guys want to see like a really good criticism of ContraPoints, you should watch mine, because it got shared around BreadTube a lot, and people seem to agree that it was probably the best criticism of ContraPoints without coming off as like harassing or just woke scoldy, you know?
Get me started on, oh, it's just an abusive mod. Fuck that. Fuck that. Also, in 2019...
Wait, you can't just say fuck that to the argument. This is why this is why woke scolds are so fucking terrible at changing people's minds, and why they make leftism look so bad. Their argument, their retort to an argument is just fuck that. So her statement is, true scum is banned in her Reddit, and people say she doesn't run her Reddit, her mods do, it's abusive mods. Fuck that. Okay.
We're leaving behind abusive mods. It's a huge problem, and I think it's a big problem in all large servers, but it's especially a huge problem in leftist servers. So if you say, for example, that a person attempted suicide because of harassment sent from a person's fans, and then the person whose fans push them to attempt suicide said that it's an abuse tactic, and whenever you point that out, you get kicked. That's because they're friends with the person who said that that's an abuse tactic. You know, let's leave that whole thing behind. We are also leaving behind alarmists about cancel culture. And listen, I know I'm going to be getting kind of shit for...
Okay. Cancel culture, I know that, like, I fucking hate it when, like, a comedian like Dave Chappelle or whatever is like, you can't make jokes anymore because you'll get canceled. Cancel culture has gone too far. Listen, that's the most fucking annoying shit ever. I get it. However, people like you who are like, who literally spread misinformation about certain figures in leftism as a way to cancel them, that's a problem, not cancel culture. Like, so this person right here, literally a second ago, said that Vosh was a sexual assaulter. A sexual assaulter. He sexually harassed a girl. He didn't sexually assault anybody. Spreading misinformation like that about somebody is a problem.
For this, but I also don't care. So, yeah, we're so leaving behind alarmists about cancel culture, especially because they tend to be white guys or white non-binary people who just don't really care about shit. Like,
fuck white people.
I mean,
in chat,
you know
in
what
game.
I'm talking about? There's the head honcho, but then there's also like Professor Darwin from Re-Education. I don't know his real name. I don't give a shit about him. Ron from the...
Like, why not actually watch some of these people's content? Like, watch some of the figures that you're talking about's content, and maybe you'll like, if you don't even know their fucking name, maybe you've just seen too many cut out of context clips on Twitter. I'm gonna be honest here. If you don't actually know the name of the person that you're saying is like a toxic, terrible person for BreadTube, maybe you've just watched too many out of context clips posted on Twitter. Oh boy. Vosh defended owning child porn, so he's still trash. I would recommend you go watch the whole debate, and once again, not the clips on Twitter. All right, let's continue.
The Rugged Midwesterner, Ron from the Thought Slime Discord, who's kind of a shit mod.
Do I get brought up?
Pretty much all of those, or Amelia Jane, who's also pretty shit and
Who?
brags about spending or jumping on the opportunity to spend hundreds of dollars or over $100 to support a known racist and say that that it's fine because the racism ended in 2008, even though there's documentation that it did not end in 2008.
Who?
And also, let's stop talking. Let's stop.
Can this person stop, like, wait, can this person stop subtweeting people and actually name the actual people?
Calling everyone whose leftism we don't agree with a liberal. It's not cool. I really don't enjoy.
Who does
this?
Like,
this person, has said racist things or something like that, and then it's like, oh, liberal identity politics, or my opinion on this is kind of more valid than yours because I'm a gay person and you're not. Oh, liberal identity politics. Like,
that is literally liberal identity politics. That's shit that libs do. I hate to say it, but that's shit that libs do.
We're leaving behind anti-identity politics leftism in 2019 because I think that
identity politics is fucking bad because identity politics is what conservatives and liberals use, not leftists. It's bad, and let me explain why it's bad. Because it can only be used against leftist arguments. That's the only use that identity politics has. Conservatives use it to make claims like, well, guess what? Jesse Lee Peterson can't be racist. He's black. Oh, yeah, there's no such thing as Blair White being transphobic? She's trans. There's literally no way that identity politics can be used positively in leftism. I'm gonna fucking break this phone. There's physically no way for it to be used positively. Not only that, now intersectionality. Hopefully nobody here gets intersectionality and identity politics mixed up here. Intersectionality, on the other hand, is a good thing.
Really deal with capitalism and stuff, we need to raise the voices of oppressed groups. That means that that means that us white people need to be shutting up once in a while. And that means that cis people, please shut up when any discourse about Natalie or Vosh comes up. Also,
that has to be... That actually... like when you hear something that's just fucking gross? Like, that's just gross. Like, I don't know what else to say. That's just gross. It makes my stomach feel like... It makes my stomach churn a little bit, That's just an ew from me.
2019, we're not calling Natalie a BreadTuber anymore because she explicitly said that in her men video that she doesn't even think that she's a socialist anymore. So, she's not really a leftist community content creator anymore. She's just a liberal who used to be a comrade, but then made like $500,000 a year on Patreon or whatever. I don't think it's a year, but it's a ridiculous amount of money to make on Patreon, and I don't really like that.
I'm pretty sure she's still a socialist. Note that right now they're saying who can be in BreadTube. Yeah, this is literally gatekeeping. Is she cisphobic? I don't know. I don't know if this person's non-binary or not, but they said them when referring to non-binary people, like, stop yelling at them, as if, like, this person isn't also non-binary, so I really don't know. This is literally gatekeeping. This person is proving every point I've ever made about woke scold's true.
Don't really like, content creators with a truly ridiculous amount of Patreon subscribers. Also, in 2019, we're leaving behind...
Wait, this is a conservative argument! How this is a conservative argument saying, ha, you think we should abolish capitalism? Well, you make a lot of money on Patreon. Your fans donate a lot of money to you. Ha, and you hate capitalism. Like, what?
Like, this exclusivity about BreadTube, that if somebody makes videos that are explicitly anti-capitalist but don't identify themselves with BreadTube, that they can't be part of, the community. Like, I talk a lot about how I like anti-consumerist YouTubers. There's the big four for me: Abby Williamson, Smokey Low, Lacey Spaghettios and Fat Hips, and Nisi Pisa.
Oh.
They make kind of explicitly... Alright, maybe not Smokey Low, she kind of just makes left-ish content, but those other three make explicitly leftist content, but because they make it through the frame of makeup, I feel like they're not taken seriously. Actually, Abby and Maggie Mae Fish are kind of mutuals on Instagram.
Who?
For some reason, we don't treat her as a valid member of the Leftube community. I don't know why. Also, in 2019, I think that we're kind of going to, I zoned out there for a second. I think that we're going to be talking more about, how to do things than just talking about media criticism, and I also think that media criticism shouldn't be explicitly called a leftist venture. Like, I get it, Big Joel. You made Shrek. You made a video analysis on Shrek, and it's fine, but it's not leftist content anymore than these other YouTubers making otherwise anti-consumerist and anti-capitalist content are. So I don't know why he's considered BreadTube, but other people aren't. It's the misogyny.
What?
Also, we're leaving behind misgendering in 2019, and we are leaving behind...
Wait, misgendering has always been bad in it should be bad in every circle, but it's always been bad in leftist circles. Wait, when is BreadTube misgendering people, at least purposely?
Social relationships between big BreadTubers and small BreadTubers / their fans in 2019. Peter Coffin is a huge offender at this. They make, I don't know if they're real friendships or they're just her social relationships with people like Darwin and Curio and Amelia Jane and Patricia Taxon and Jack Saint, and all of them will just go out of their way to defend them. And I call it Peter's Reply Squad because I'm on the content that they make, but their friendship with Peter and their Twitter presence has made them so unlikable that I just can't even stand them. Obviously not stand. But yeah, we're leaving out the kind of abusive parasocial relationships between big BreadTubers and small BreadTubers and their fans. I think it's gross and manipulative because it's one thing to see.
This is a decent point.
talk about something
Yes?
that's entirely another to see Amelia Jane making a massive video
Wait,
about.
are they making an argument that bigger breadtubers shouldn't be friends with smaller breadtubers or with their fans because the dangers of parasocial relationships? Is that what's happening here? Okay.
How Peter should stop being called out about for being a rape apologist. And oh yeah, end of 2019 reminder. Peter Coffin and Angie Speaks are rape apologists. They misrepresented the whole drama earlier this year because there have been a lot more people coming. So they hope that they can just say, "Oh, I was canceled by the Vampire Castle social media mob." But let's remember the real situation, okay? Whenever somebody says she's a rapist and your reply is "fuck you, I'm not getting involved."
Wait, I don't even know about this drama.
The only request made was to remove that person as a moderator. That's like 3 clicks per website, and you'd be making people feel, specifically trans women, feel more comfortable. Also, we're ending this trend in 2019 where people say that trans men, specifically this one transmasculine person who is non-binary, calls people out for rape and then saying that it's a trans misogynist thing because the person being called out for raping people is a trans woman. But also, here's a secret. Their victims are trans women too, and it's equally trans misogynistic to not believe a victim of a rape, especially because trans women are way more likely to be raped than to be the rapists.
I don't even understand what's being said right now, I'm gonna be honest.
So, yeah, it's really not okay to be doing that, and in this case I kind of am referring to that one Gritty account that used to be cool but then got really weird. And you know, in 2019
it's just incoherent impulse
about Emma Goldman and Johann Most, and you know, I want to read and not be inundated with another Lefttuber doing a shitty thing every week. So let's bring that energy into 2019. All right.
Into
so
2019.
I'll see you all next week whenever it's finally the end of finals. I'm so excited to get my thesis done. I'll see you later. Bye.
Hold on, I got something to show you guys. Let me show you guys something. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a list of breadtubers. Does anyone have like a comprehensive list of breadtubers? Alright. By these people's logic, let's go through here and see who gets canceled, alright? Actual Jake, definitely canceled. An Actual Joke, never heard of them. Anarcho Pack, don't know them. Angie Speaks, definitely canceled. The Antifada, don't know who that is. Bad and Pinata, probably okay. Bad Mouse, canceled probably. Batco, probably canceled. Bo, oh, definitely canceled. White Cis Dude, oh yeah, canceled. Big Joel, canceled. Black Goat 666, don't know him. Caleb Moppin, don't know him. Chapo Trap House, canceled. Christopher Zabo, don't know them. Chrisiosity, probably safe. Claudia Brown, canceled! Comrade Cora, don't know them. Conyer, canceled for associating with me and Vosh for sure. Creationist Cat, cis white guy, canceled. Cut Philosophy, probably okay, I don't know. Cult of Dusty, probably okay. Curio, don't know them. Cyberwitch Lexi, canceled for being white and associating with me. Danky Kang, don't know them. David Packman, definitely not part of BreadTube at all. Democratic Socialist 1, don't know them, don't know them, don't know them. Faraday Speaks, definitely canceled. Don't know them, don't know them. Folding Ideas, probably canceled. Francesca Ramsey, probably okay. For Harriet, don't know them. Probably okay. Gudian might be okay, but probably canceled for defending ContraPoints. Don't know them, don't know them. Cancel. Hassan. Hassan might be too hot to cancel. Probably okay. Hannah and Jake. Oh! Hannah! Oh! I like it. Cool new name. Not gonna dead name Hannah, but I like it. Both canceled. Innuendo Studios, canceled probably. Don't know. Jack Saint, probably okay. Jim Sterling, definitely canceled. Jose, probably okay. Cat Black, probably okay. Don't know, don't know, don't know. Lily Orchard is not a breadtuber. She's a capitalist and opposed to redemption and changing people's minds. Don't know. Don't know, don't know, don't know. probably canceled, don't know. Mexi, I believe, got canceled. Mia Mulder, kind of know them. Michael Brooks, don't really know them. Don't know. Probably canceled. Patricia Taxon's probably canceled. I'm definitely canceled. Paula Dice, I barely know them. Probably canceled. Don't know this person. Don't know this person. Pop Culture Detective is probably okay. Don't know. The Progressive Voice probably canceled. Quentin Reviews probably canceled. Radical Reviewer probably canceled. Don't know. Reeducation definitely canceled. Renegade Cut probably canceled. Revolutionary, don't know them. Riley J. Dennis, So here's the problem. Riley J. Dennis is white and pretty damn successful on YouTube. Compared to most BreadTubers, so probably canceled. Makes too much money. Hey, can't be a BreadTuber if you make too much money from your Patreon. How can you be against capitalism, yet you still make a decent amount from Patreon? Don't know this... we actually, Rugged Midwestern was mentioned in that video, so definitely canceled. Sarah Z, don't know them. The Surfs, definitely canceled. Socialism or Barbarism, don't know them. Some more news, probably canceled. Although very good creator, definitely recommend some more news. Space Baby's probably canceled. Don't know this person. Suck My Opinion is probably okay. Sunflower Socialist, don't know them. Cirrus, definitely canceled. T1J, probably okay. Theory Pleb, Timba and Toast, don't really know much about Timba and Toast. Tim Black, don't know them. Yeah, and that's basically the list of BreadTubers. Was Vosh not on this list? Vosh for some reason not on this list, but definitely canceled. So, basically shrink this list. Basically get rid of anybody who has more than 5,000 subscribers on YouTube or 5,000 followers on Twitch, and yeah, you're good. Cirrus is a white guy. Frick frack patty whack is not allowed to talk about trans issues. Scroll up. Oh yeah, then there's also... Oh yeah, Vosh is here. Vosh canceled. 3 Arrows might be okay. Thought Slime, probably okay. Sean, probably canceled. Secular Talk, probably canceled. Philosophy Tube, definitely canceled. Peter Coffin, definitely canceled. Non-Compete, probably canceled. Lindsay Ellis might be okay. H-Bomber Guy, definitely canceled. And ContraPoint's probably the second biggest cancellation besides Vosh. Yeah, so, if you want to see... So, if BreadTube were to be the way these people want it to be, just go ahead and imagine BreadTube if everyone with more than, 3,000 to 5,000 subs was just eliminated from this list. If, Thanos just snapped and they all turned to dust. And you guys will get an idea of how bad it would be if these people, the woke scolds, had their fucking way with BreadTube. It would be catastrophic for us. I try not to talk about woke scolds too often because I think it's kind of dumb and redundant and kind of diverts the true enemy, which is reactionaries and capitalism. It diverts attention from them, but it's still pretty fun to cover them occasionally. But yeah, this is a good video. If this person wants to debate me, they can contact me on Discord. But yeah, nice, good meme.